Very good morning, Uttar Pradesh. Mr. Sharan Singh, CEO, SMS. Dr. Manoj Malhotra, Director, IMS. Mr. Pradhan Kumar Das, Head HR, Blue Dart. Mr. Sanjay Gupta, Senior Vice President, HCL Technologies. Dr. C.M. Dwivedi, Director Board of Datamatics Staffing Services Limited, Mumbai. Mr. R.B.R. Singh, Director, IT, School of Management Sciences, Lucknow. The younger generation and the young managers in the August audience. I was listening to other speakers who have really got high regards for School of Management Sciences, and on behalf of PAD Chamber of Commerce and Industry, which is one of the oldest chamber of the country and the world, really feels proud to have this young and dynamic young managers sitting in this audience. Today, we have gathered here for the 5 MS of Business Management, Organizing Theme Effectively. The topic itself is very relevant, very vibrating. As Mr. Pradhan Das was telling, innovation and out-of-the-box thinking really plays a very important role, and the country's future stands in this young generation, young managers sitting in the audience. Before starting any venture, any conference, any theme, any subject, any topic, तो सबसे पहली चीज़ हम लोगों में होनी चाहिए आत्मविश्वास, confidence, which I really find in the students of School of Management Sciences, because we have been interacting with them in many of our conferences, and we have been inviting them, we have seen their body language. Overall, they have really set a good example in Uttar Pradesh and in these schools. The pursuit of business excellence. Managing business organizations has always been a challenge to a man since it became scientific. The earliest known accounts of business management in man's existence tended to be crude, brutish, and short. Anything and anymore found to be an impediment to any growth of entrepreneurship was either pillared or cushioned off for progress to be made. Then came the Industrial Revolution. Welcome to machines and goodbye to servitude. Slavery became abolished as people has caused to be more human in business. Man's overdue had become juxtaposed with gears and beds of machines. Welcome to mass production. Things became manufactured at the touch of a button. Materials were optionally utilized. Time became shorter, and the physical exertion of force required to create utility became a thing of the past. Since man became victorious in the Industrial Revolution, every business has been using these 5 M's: man, materials, machine, minutes, and money, to operate with or without success. To create any venture without any of these M's is simply embarking on a journey of error. It is sheer entrepreneurial characteristic to even attempt to cut corners. No one should even contemplate doing that. Failure awaits such businesses. It will also be disastrous for organizations not to properly and effectively organize the M's for business success. That in itself is a different kettle of fish. No one of the M's is useless, no matter the perspective it is viewed from. A meta-analysis of organizations that have survived over time showed that careless regard to any of the 5 resulted in economic fiascos, with some even affecting global business. When man took time off work to fight 2 major wars, there was economic downturns as precious time was extended to right perceived wrongs. Man, the first of the 5 M's, is the most important. The right person for the right position is a sure bet for organizational effectiveness and efficiency. No 2 ways about that. Thus, lateness and absenteeism, unsafe acts, alcoholism, poor training, incompetence are just some of the attributes of man at work that could upturn the apple cart of business venture. Human resources determine the workings of the other four basic business resources. People make sure materials, machines, minutes, and money are utilized in a productive manner to achieve goals or aims and objectives of organizations and enterprises. Poor employment practices are inimical to the sustenance of such ventures. With the right man in the right job, a large portion of the effective business management will have been achieved, no doubts about that. Without materials, human resources made redundant. Thus, every right thinking and right planning organization knows that materials needed for any business or service must be in place before man can be of use in any business activity. Supply chain department grew out of this thinking and has been a very useful and effective aspect of business management. A group of cement factories workers waiting for supply of limestones. Many have nothing much to do for as long as the supply does not arrive. Even if it arrives, but in poor quality, the production is suddenly doomed or for loss. Quality compromised is business franchise. Poor people, quality of materials, potential rules entrepreneurship. This is an indisputable fact. Now comes the machines. The metal contraptions called machines have been made fulfill almost effortlessly various streams of creating things that make our existence more worthwhile. Machines have replaced man in tilling, planting, and harvesting. Man has been replaced with looms in cotton and fabric processing. Countless other ventures requiring physical exertion of force has been taken over by things fixed with gears, bolts, and nuts, and conveyor belts. Recently, computers joined in the fray of increasing production and reduction in time spent by man for manufacturing and general production of goods and services. However, without man and materials, machines will be useless. They need to be operated by man and fed with materials. That again is a doubtless fact. Now comes minutes. Time management is one contemporary aspect of business that has been employed and used by effective and successful business ventures to optimize delivery. As earlier noted, lateness and absenteeism of man at work is a large chunk of time of production. Poor time management is ineffectual as a broken down machine and an indisposed employee or lack of adequate materials for production of goods or services. Various schemes have been used by successful enterprises to ensure proper and efficient use of time and man and machine, including timely delivery of materials to ensure business